So, hello friends, I hope I am clearly audible to you all and welcome to 3DS Max online training program at SaiCad Center, and my name is Setu Nandania and I am a Autodesk certified instructor. So let me continue our session. Today's session we are on day 5 now, and one more thing, that this is our last session for the modeling. So today actually we are going to model everything, right? So first of all, I am going to share you our today's assignment. So here it is. I hope this assignment is visible now. Um Please give me a confirmation that it is visible or not. Okay. So this one is our fourth assignment, right? And we have example for the curtain systems over here. But in the fifth assignment, this is your fifth assignment, and you have to create this kind of components, right? So whatever we learned up to this point in these 4 days, you have to apply that skill and you have to create this type of individual components in individual files, right? Then we are able to assemble that in a single file. So these are the just component, like we have bed, we have TV unit, also we have some kinds of sofa, and also you can create your own objects, right? It is not necessary to create only this thing. You can apply your own knowledge and create yourself. If you are comfortable with the other software for the modeling, you can use that also, right? For example, many students are comfortable with the AutoCAD, then try to create with the AutoCAD. Then you can call your model into 3ds Max environment, then create this pillows and all over here, right? So the rest of the thing you can model in other software also. So here I am going to open my 3ds Max software, and today I will show you how to create a complete room from our 2D drawing, right? So we will edit one 2D drawing also. So I will show you AutoCAD software also. So just a minute. So this is our 3ds Max and a new file. Let me open AutoCAD. So I hope this AutoCAD screen is visible to you. So in this drawing, actually we want to design one room, right? I just want to design a single room. So for example, I am choosing this one room we have. So how to model this room? So for that, just take a copy of your drawing. So I am going to save as this drawing on the desktop with a name room plan, right? Okay. And now remove all the other things that actually we don't need, and just focus on a single room. Okay, so for example, this room we have, and this is a continuous wall. Okay, nice. So for example, this is my room arrangement. And there must be some spacing over here for the entrance. So one line. Okay, now remove this dimension. We actually don't need this, all the dimensions. Door and furniture we have, which is fine, right? And we will model this thing with our software. So here also we have some dimensions, so remove that and clear your drawing first. Okay, so we are happy with this now. So save your file, and first of all check your units. So go to the units, make sure you are in inches right now over here, hit OK, then again save your drawing and close it. And now we are in 3ds Max software. Press Alt W to maximize your viewport. And today actually I just want to model interior. Okay, so we will focus only on the interior of our geometry. We are not interested in the exterior face, so we are not going to model that. So you have to model only that thing, whatever things that actually are going to cover in your camera view. So go to the Max, go to the import, and go to the desktop and select your DWG file. Click on open, and here we have import dialog box. So our model scale is inches. If you want to rescale it, click on this rescale and you can choose your own, but it is fine. We want inches, and the rest of the things over here are fine. So you don't need to change anything, just hit OK. And here we have our AutoCAD drawing, right? And we are going to model this thing. So let me begin. So I am going to model this with the editable poly option, right? So first of all, I am going to show you the wall creation options and also door and windows. So if you want to use that, you can. See, for the walls, go to the geometry. In the drop down, you will get AEC extend. Here we have AEC extend. In the AEC extend, we have wall and foliage also. So click on the wall, and here you have to type a wall width. We want 9 inch, and height of your wall 10 feet. Okay, now go to the top view. Turn off this perspective mode. Okay, so now we are in orthographic mode and the top view, right? Justification, choose left, and turn on your snap toggle buttons. So you will get the points over here, but actually this point is not highlighting. So right click on this snap toggle and check that all the options are on. So we don't need grid point, so turn off that. We want end point and midpoint, so that's it. And also vertices, and let me take perpendicular also and close it. So now this endpoint is visible, see, right? Now we are able to snap that. So here I am creating a wall. See, this is a direct wall. So like this, then like this, and here and here. Now just go to the 3D view, means your orbit your model, and you have a wall like this. Okay, now if you want to subtract this door area, then you can use your AutoCAD method that we use, right? So convert your model into wireframe, so the background drawing is visible now. Go to the standard option and create one box from here to here, and the height. So third click is the must necessary, right? So this is our box. Now turn off this snap toggle, otherwise it will create some problems. Select your box, go to the modify, and provide only height, not the other things. Other things are proper. Just change your height to the 7 feet. So this box is now 7 feet, and we are going to subtract that from our wall. So again convert into realistic mode. So here we have our door. So select it, and if you want to increase a length width a little bit, so increase that, so your object will be bigger than your wall, so we do not have any kind of problem, right? Now select your wall, go to the compound object, in the general compound object, and here we have a boolean operation. So in the boolean operation we have that union, subtract and intersect, right? So click on the pro boolean. Now what we want subtract, so click on the subtract, and what we want to subtract, so start picking this object. So that box will be removed, and there is some openings, right? So this is one way to create a entire complete model like we do in AutoCAD software. And I hope you all are familiar, or you all are using AutoCAD 3D module. So then and then it will be uh, understandable for you, right? So we have this is union, intersect and subtract options over here. Similarly, if you want to create some doors and windows, so go to the geometry, and here we have doors. So in the doors we have in the max 3 types of doors. These are the pre-created doors. First one is pivot door, so the length, then width and then height. Okay, so this is our door, and if you modify that door, so you will get something like this. Just a minute. So now select your door, go to the modify, height and width little bit lower, depth little bit lower. Okay, so here we have a option to open that door, right? In the other software we are not able to open, but in this software we have a facility to open our door. Then you can flip your hinge, right? You can flip your swing and also hinge. So direction of opening that you can control. If you want double door, click on double door, so it will be a double door for you. Then the other settings for the frame, so you can increase the width of your frame, depth of your frame, right? And door offset means actually it is at the end, but if you want a little inside at the center, then you can provide your door offset over here. So these are the options we have. Then a lift parameter means this parameter for your door panel, right? So the thickness of your panel, then top rail and side rail width. So see, this thickness is rail. Then a thickness or the position of your bottom rail, so you can adjust it from here. Then horizontal and vertical panels, if you want to create a glass effect over here with some grid lines, mullions, then you can increase these horizontal and vertical panels, so it will create this type of grid structure for you. So these are the options we have. Let me discuss other types of door. So go to the again general doors. We have sliding door. So this type of door you can use in the mall, right? And some shopping also. So when you're going to open this, it will open like this, right? So this is our sliding door. And the rest options are same like the other one. Then we have bifold door. So this door you can say BRTS bus door, right? So in the BRTS bus we have this type of doors, in the school bus also. So it will open like this. See, this is bifold door. If you want double door, click on the double door, so it will open like this, right? So these are the door options we have, and the rest modification options are the same. So I hope it is clear now how to create doors in 3ds Max. So only this much options we have. And also you can grab your door from the AutoCAD file also, but you are not able to animate them with that tool. If you want to animate that door manually, then you have to set your animation over there, right? Now let me discuss about the window. So again I'm going to the top view. And here we have window. So how we are going to cut that? So first create a box. So go to the wireframe, go to the standard, create one box, turn on this snap toggle. So this point and then height, right? Once you create your box, turn off this. Now provide the height of your window, that is 4 feet, and also seal height, that means position from Z. So type W for move and just provide a Z value 3 feet, right? So our box is now at proper position. You can turn on your realistic mode also, and if you feel that your window is smaller than your walls, then select it and increase your width like this. Then select your wall, go to the AEC, a compound object, click on the Pro Boolean, and here you need to select subtract and start picking this one, and here we have a opening for the window, right? So in this way you can cut your window. Now let we discuss about the window options that we have in 3ds Max. So for the window, go to the geometry, go to the windows option, and here we have 6 types of windows. First one is awaying windows. So this is awaying windows, and you will not okay, just let it open so you will get an idea that which type of this window. So this awaying window we can place in our curtain system. Whatever glass wall we have, we place this type of window over there, right? Number of panel count you can increase if you want a ventilation window like this, right? So you can increase your number of counts and also decrease it. Then next we have casement window. So just create it and you will get the idea that which type of this window. Just open it and you will get, so this is our catchment window, that means our regular. Now in the catchment we have one panel and two panels. So if you choose two panels, so it is by panel window. Now panel width and also flip swing option we have, right? And these are the other parameter for the height, width and depth, and for the frame thickness and all, right? Horizontal width and vertical width and all. So you can just change it and set it as per your requirement. Then next window we have is fixed window. So this is our fixed window, and if you go to the modification of that fixed window, you will not get any option for the open, right? So we are not able to open this window. So this window is for the lighting purpose only. You can apply glass material to this, right? And this window is for the lighting purpose. We are not able to open this window. Then next window we have is pivoted. Create it over here. So just drag, third click and fourth click. Now just open it so you will get the idea. So this is our pivot window. So our window will swing like this, right? And if you want a vertical rotation, just click on the vertical rotation and now your window will open like this. Then next we have projected window. So this is almost like awaying window, but with a little difference. So here we have three divisions, but bottom two are active and top one is for the lighting. See, in this way you will get the opening. So this bottom two will open in opposite direction from each other and top one will be remain closed. So you can apply a glass material for the lighting purpose, and these are for the um, air circulation, right? So these are the options we have in the window, and last option that we generally use, that is sliding window. So this is our sliding window that in recent days we are generally using. So here we have again two options. You can slide it vertically like this, right? And if you turn off this hang option, so it will slide horizontally. You can flip the opening direction and the all. So I hope it is clear now how to create a model, a basic model room, how to create walls with the help of wall tool, how to subtract your window area and door area, and these are our windows we have in the 3ds Max. So now let we create one door directly over here. So how we are able to create that? So for that, select your bottom drawing, right, and turn off that layer. Okay. So here we have a list of the layers. So you can turn it on and off. Now let me create one door over here. So go to the doors. We want pivot door. Turn on your snap toggle, and now from this endpoint to this endpoint, then next here, and the height should be here. So it is fixed now. See, we have door. If you want a single door, flip your swing, then flip your hinge also, and you can place it at any position you want. Similarly, let me place our window. So we are going to place our sliding window. So go to the windows, sliding window, turn on your this snap toggle, and from this endpoint make sure you are selecting a proper point, then this one, then this one, and here. So this is our sliding window. Turn off this snap toggle, and the rest dimension you can change. So it is clear now. Good. See, if you do not have this layer box, it is also fine. It's not a big deal, right? In some versions you are getting it over here, and just take it here, and it's a scene. See the name, it's available in workspace default option, right? Scene explorer, and go to the views. If you find this name scene explorer anywhere, then turn it on. You will get this layer dialog box, right? The name is explorer, scene explorer. Now you can hide and unhide with the right click also. Right click and unhide all. Just select anything and right click, and you can hide that selection. So these options also we have. So you can use your right click also. So it is not necessary to use this one. Yes, what are your questions, admin? Now let we discuss with the editable poly option, because this is a very complicated thing, right? If you want to create that type of model, then you can use your AutoCAD also. So anyone have questions? Okay, no problem. Let we discuss our another method with the editable poly, right? So now we are going to create this entire thing with the editable poly option. So again, I am going to the top view, and this time we will start working with the sketch. I hope this screen is visible to you all. Okay. So go to the shapes, click on the line and choose corner and corner options over here, and turn on your snap toggle and start creating your line from your for your inner wall. Okay, so I am creating a line for my inner walls, and you have to grab all the points, whatever points you have for the door and for the window. See, here we have window, so grab this point also. So you have to place your points at every positions. Sorry. Then here, and then here. Close this line. Okay. Now turn off your this option and go to the isometric view or 3D view. Okay, now select your line, spline, and go to the modifiers, and you can convert it into a editable spline. So right click and click on the convert to editable spline, right? And then just select this spline, and over here you will find one option, that is cap. It is not available right now. Okay, no problem. Let me begin with the extrusion. So select your line, and first I am going to do extrusion. So EXT, extrude, right? And extrude it for some amount. Then turn on your edge face option. So your edges must be visible, all the edges, right? So yes, we have extruded this thing. Now again select this extrusion right click and convert it into editable poly. Now go to the polygon option and select this face and again click on the extrusion. Provide some value, hit OK, and again click on the extrusion and provide some value and hit OK. So here we create three segments horizontally, right? You will get the idea that why we create these three segments. So just now go to your top view and here create three boxes. See, create your boxes with the standard, and for example this is my one box, this is my another box, and this is my another box. Okay, so these are the three boxes we have, and all are in 0 position at the Z. Just provide the three heights. So my first height should be 3 feet, so type 3 feet. Then for this one height should be 7 feet, and for this one height should be 10 feet, right? So these are the three objects for the reference only. Now select your geometry, go to the front view and make sure you are in orthographic mode. Click on the edge and double click on this edge. So this double click will actually select the entire edge. See, so these are the selection method that you also have should idea. Now try to merge it as much as possible with this, right? It is not necessary to merge it perfectly because we are not going to create any engineering drawing with this one. Then select this edge with the double click and put it close enough with this one. So this is at 7 feet, and this one, and put it close enough to the 10 feet. Actually there is some problem over here, see. So do Control Z, and in your selection actually this loop is not going to select entirely with the selection. So select this polygon because it's at the end, that is why. So now select this polygon and take it down to this much height. Okay, fine. So now it is done. Now we don't need these boxes anymore, right? And let me delete some of the polygons from here. So go to the polygon and here we need opening, so delete this two, and here we have door. Actually we miss one segment over here. So delete that also, and we need to add that segment. So let me add it manually. So select this edge and click on connect, right, and place it over here. Make sure it is on the top of that. Okay, now it is fine. Okay, and also do one more connect because we need some wall piece on this side. So I think this much is enough. Okay, and now select number 4 for the polygon. Select this and delete, and select this and delete. So we actually open this thing. Now from the inside it is our model, right? And if you want to detach or disconnect your floor and roof, then select it, right click and click on the detach. So the option for the detach, it may be over here. Yes, here we have detach. So click on the detach and it will create a new object, a separate object. So it's object one. Let's say okay. So now in this editable poly object, we have only this piece. See, this floor is now separate. Similarly, if you want to separate this roof, then select that and click on the detach and object 2. Okay. So now this roof is also a separate object, separate body. Right. So we have only this wall. If you want to hide this thing, just select it, right click and click on the hide selection. And if you also want to hide this, just right click and click on the hide selection. And that is it. Now let me create our door thickness. We have some time work the model to use and zoom in and zoom out model are not to find, because to problem in the find the model, the use of control Z command by not show the model to find the model sometimes. Hello, one question from Ravinder is there, but actually I'm not able to understand that. It's a kind of paragraph. So ultimately, what I get, it's maybe you have some problem with the zoom in and zoom out, right? So see, whenever you are in perspective mode, it will create some problem in zoom in and zoom out. If you find that type of problem, just go to the orthographic while you are working with the modeling mode. If you are working with your model, convert your mode to the orthographic, so it will be easier for you, and always work near around the origin point, right? When we import our AutoCAD file, it is just a far away from the origin. So what I have done, I bring that AutoCAD file to the origin and we are working over here. See, if I'm going to turn on this grid, see, this is our origin. Go to the perspective, you will get my point, right? But if you are in perspective mode, then it will give you some kind of problem while in the orbiting and in the zoom in and zoom out. Sometimes you are going to roll your scroll button further and further, but it is not going to zoom in. Now see, like this very tiny effect is there. So that is due to our perspective, and sometimes you just zoom out a bit and it is going to far away. So that is this perspective mode is not comfortable for the turn around in your model. So go to the orthographic and it will be provide you a even zoom in and zoom out solution. Okay, so now that we already learn what we will do, we will select this model, click on the third option border, and we will create our wall depth. So here extrusion, right? Why I choose this extrusion? Because I want to provide proper value. If we hold our shift key and stretch it, and then we are not able to provide value like this. So I want a wall depth around 9 inch. Hit OK. And here we have a kind of problem. Or one more option, before you remove all these objects, right? Remove these polygons. Let me fill that back. So select it, go to the third option, edge, and then select this edge, and I want to fill that edge, so click on this cap. So it will again create a fill that gap. Now just select that polygon number 4, this one, and click on the extrusion and provide your value 9 inches and hit OK. Now you can delete. So this is the another option if you are having a problem. Or see, actually we have to solve all these things whatever we are having while modeling, right? So we have to solve each and everything. So now go to the again edge, and this time I'm actually going to extrude that. So click on the extrude, and we need only 9-inch height. Hit OK. So and check it. Okay, so here we do not have any kind of problem. Similarly, select this now and click on the extrude 9-inch. Okay, and over here, say what's this thing? It's actually selected this entire thing. So this time we are not able to use that third option, this border option, because this border actually selecting this whole entire edge, this open edge all around the home. So we will use this edge option and select this edge that I want to select only this much edge. So we have many options like this, right? And now click on the extrude, provide your value and hit OK. Same for this door. So we may have different types of problem with this one. See, over here actually it is going to extrude normal to this plane, right? So what we can do now, just extrude this much, 9-inch. Okay, and this edge, hold your shift key and take it out. So we will take this both edge outside, right? And now select this and try to merge over here, and similarly select this and merge it up to this point. Now go work with the edge option. So select this both vertices, select these vertices and take it over here and weld it. Select this both and weld it click on the weld. Similarly, we have to weld this bottom one. Select this both and weld it. And here we have only one. Now to get the proper position, we have to check the X value. So X value is this much. So Control C, and in this here Control V, and on this here Control V, and on this here Control V. Okay. So now all the vertices are proper now. In this way you can work with your model. So these are the options that I have shown you. Cape again. Cape is to pack your open geometry. See, we have this open boundary, right? And if you want to fill that with a polygon, then select your model, go to the boundary, select your boundary and click on the cap. It will pack your boundary with a polygon, right? So that is cap. It's clear now. So that's it. We did model from inside, and now we are able to apply materials and all. We have floor also, we have roof also, and now if you want to create this sofa and everything over here, so you can use the same method, right? You can use box wherever you can. Over here it is fine with the box. Over here this is also fine with the box, right? And the rest portion we have to model with editable poly, or you can draw with the spline like this. So it's a time consuming process, right? Yes. Now select your spline, and go to the extrusion. Provide the height, 5 feet, not 5 feet, 4 feet. It's too high. 3 feet 6 inches. Okay, let me go with the 3 feet. It is enough. So it's again, for me it's high. Okay. Now we need to create a box for this. So again, select it, right click and click on hide, and again go to the top view and select the other things. So now we have to create a spline. Again turn on these options from here to here, here, then here, here, here. So if you want to select this all points and up, just select this all point, because at the end if you want to do some modification with the editable poly, then you can, right? Once you have segments, then you are able to work with the editable poly. So now select it and go to the extrusion again, extrude, and take height of 1 feet 6 inches. Okay, unhide all. So we have this type of arrangement. Now if you want to edit something, then you can just select it, go to the convert to editable poly, and you can use your editable poly options now. So here we are getting actually cross element. You can connect your vertices also, right? So just select it and click on the connect, and in this way you will get the edges, and now you can modify it. So select this edge, and let we check what we options we have. So here we do not have that fillet option, otherwise we will add that. Now let me show you that filleted box. If you want to create that, you can. So now again go to the top view, and now we will create a box with the fillets. So go to the geometry, extended components, and here you will get that chamfered box. Now turn on this again, so from here to here, then some height and some fillet value, and do it same over here, some height and some fillet value. So first of all create this thing, and now we are actually going to modify it. So height, let me take 3 inches, and the rest parameter are will be as it is, and the fillet should be 1 inch. Now give the same value for all. Height should be 3 inches and fillet value 1 inch. For this one, height should be 3 inches and fillet value 1 inch. And then we are going to apply the materials, right? So in this way you can create your sofa and a table also. In this side we have something kind of TV unit, right? Can we use chamfer option? That chamfer is the individual option that we have, but that will apply on your entire object. See, select your body and go to the modifiers, and here you will find chamfer option. But this chamfer option will apply on your entire model at a time, right? So whatever amount you are going to provide over here, it will apply on the all the edges, not on the single edge, right? On all the edges at a time. So this is something different. Hope you get my point. What's the mistake there, sir? Which one? Which one is the mistake? All the vertices are connected. Because for the preview it takes some time. It appears very slowly over there. That is why. So I hope now you have to create all the objects that I actually shared. So if you want to create this object individually, you can. Then in our last class we discussed about how to create this pillow and all. So just create that size of the pillow and place it and arrange it like this. So this sofa that we have created is like this, right? So you can create this type of sofa. Actually we have created the same type, but we have three sittings over here and single sitting over here. But when we are going to apply the material, it will look stunning, right? And if you want to provide some legs, then provide some gap at the bottom. Sir, no need to assign material. It looks vulgar, my friend. This is not the proper output. We have to assign material. Yes, we are going to assign material. Actually, first of all, I will show you how to create material. Okay, because we haven't learned that how to create materials. Because assigning materials is very simple, but for that first we have to create materials. So material creation is also a very huge task in 3ds Max. You will get so many options over there. I will share you some other files with that assignment, so you can practice it properly, right? Because assigning material is not a simple task. First we have to create each and everything. In 3ds Max we have nothing ready except that Autodesk material library we have. If you are using that, that is fine. And see, you have to check one thing. Okay, here I am going to show you. See, when you type M in your keyboard, type M, and you will get this slate material editor, right? If you are not getting slate material editor, then go to the model and click on this slate material editor. So here we have slate material editor, and in this material actually we do not have material library. See, we have material standard, map standard, and some controllers. We do not have Autodesk material library. In the older version, if you go to the render setup, and here in the NVIDIA mental ray mode, we have that material library. See, Autodesk material library. So this is available in the rendering mode of NVIDIA mental ray. So you have to find that in newer version in which render engine you have this Autodesk material library. Okay, so there might be some other render engines, so select that and check it, and in which you have this Autodesk library, and you have to tell me that. Okay, so now if you have, so this is our last class for the modeling, right? We done with the model creation thing, and from the next class we will work with the materials, lightings, and camera only. Okay, I'm not going to model anything. So you must have some basic model, not a bigger one or something with the very cool things and all, but create a very simple model. We actually created so many props that you can place it on the wall, on the ceiling, that hanging objects, right? Then flower pot, you can place it on the table, right? You can create one ball with the sphere option, and you can place it anywhere on the sofa and anywhere, right? So in this way, create your model and place a very simple objects over there in all around, so we can work with that with the materials. So now if you have any question regarding modeling session, then you can ask me, and this is our assignment, right? You have to place some curtains also, yes, right, that we learn in our last class. So create one table in the center of your room, and put some tablecloth on that. Then put some teapot over there, right? Then a cup. So like this you have to place some objects. Okay. How to assign? Okay, it's a older question. Repeat a movement of curtain again, sir. Which curtain that we place on the windows? That zigzag. Okay. For that we actually have to set one animation, right? So we need a couple of things. So let me create a curtain for this window, this one, right? So go to the front view. This is our front view, and we will create one rectangle, maybe from here to here. Press W and take it out. Mm, mm. So for example, this is our cloth, and we need one object. So for that, actually our origin position is packed, right? Because of that model. So we have to work over here on a side. Bend that you can apply after also. See, I will show you. Bend you can apply after your curtain creation. Why this is taking this much load? Okay. Mm, and the x y 0 and the x whatever we have. Okay. Create one any kind of object, right? I generally prefer this cylinder, and then rotate it in this direction minus 90, and place it on the top of your curtain. In the x it should be here, in the z it should be here. Right, so like arrange this thing like this. Now select your rectangle, go to the garment maker and provide your density, and then click on the cloth. In the cloth, first select some elements randomly, just a minute, one by one. make a group, okay, and assign that group node with the cylinder. Okay, so this is node to cylinder. Now you have to set one animation over here in your timeline. So turn on this auto key. Okay, I will show you that also. Just a minute. Turn on this auto key. Make a animation. Select this. Press R for scale. And I'm going to scale it down up to this point. Then turn off this. So this is my scale for the cylinder, animation for the cylinder, and we actually set everything over here. So go to the object property, select this rectangle, create a cloth, again select it and check it again, okay, and now click on the simulate. So that's it. Turn off these edges so we can view it. I think this one is the better position. So right click and convert it into editable poly. Now you can delete this cylinder. It is not unnecessary now. And if you want to bend this, then select it, go to the modifier and find this bend, right, and provide some bend amount around the other axis. See, like this you can create a circular or any type of cloth, curtains. So these are the bend option we have, right? It is clear now to create a bended. Now just take it over there and place it on the top, and on the top we have to create one box or a pipe or something that actually covers these top pieces. So that's it. This is our curtain over there on the door or window. For the pillow, now see, for the pillow we will create a pillow on this floor. Okay, so for the pillow you have to create one box and provide a length and width and a minimum height. So 0.1 inch is my height. And take it above a little bit. Again turn on these edges and select this and go to the modify and provide some segments, that 100 in X, 200 in Y and 2 or 3 segment in Z, right? So in this way you have to provide a number of segments, and now just select it and convert it into cloth. Go to the object property, click on the add object, and here we have collision object, which is this one, and that is our object 1, I think. Which one is that? Let me check it first. Select it, and here it is object 1. Okay, so click on add object 1, add, and object 1 is my collision, and this box is cloth with some pressure. So provide your pressure over here, hit OK, deselect everything, select it again and check it again, cloth and pressure, and this should be collision. Okay, now click on the simulate, so it will blow like a balloon, right? Sir, can you tell us how to make a circular room without AutoCAD file? You can sketch a circular geometry. In the shapes we have circle also. So this is your pillow. Jaslin, just a minute. Just when this render is going to finish, I will answer your question. If you have a AutoCAD file, then it will be very easier for you, so you can track it properly, because providing dimension and everything, it is not it is a very actually tough task in 3ds Max. So if you have a AutoCAD file, that will be a very good for you. So this is our pillow. Just rendering is actually stopped at the mid-air, but it is fine. You get my point, right? So convert that into editable poly, and press E, rotate it, and take it on this. Okay, Jaslin, look at over here. In the shapes, we have a circular shape also. So you can create a circle, right? And then extrude it. Extrude it at 10 feet height or 3 feet height, right? Then right click, convert it into editable poly, and select this face, and again extrude it for the 4 feet height, hit OK, again extrude it for the 3 feet height and hit OK. So this is our 10 feet height model we have, right? But you will get this type of shape. If you want a perfect circular, then just extrude it all the way up, right? Before we convert that into editable poly, take a 10 feet height, then insert your edges over here. So select all these vertical edges and click on connect and add two edges. Hit OK. Now set your one edge to 3 feet height. Set your other edge to the 7 feet height, and then you can work. Right, this is your circular room. Now for example, you want to place one window over here, so select that element and remove that. If you want to place a door over here, then select that and delete that element. So this is your circular room. I hope it is clear now. Okay, good. So again I am repeating that you have to create only that thing that actually going to cover in the camera view, right? You don't need to model everything. If you are taking a photograph from the interior, then just work for the interior only, and if you are taking a photograph of your exterior model, then work for the exterior model only. And for the exterior model, one more thing, if you go to the AEC extend, here we have some foliage. So these are the foliage. We have a banyan tree, right? We have a pine tree and some other trees to create a surrounding, right, or a atmosphere. So these are the trees we have, but these trees looks like a bubble or balloon, right? But when you are going to render that thing, it will be clear in your rendered scene. See, you have a clear leaf over there, so it will be not longer bubbled over there, right? But still, if you want to view it properly in the viewport also, then just select it, right click and convert it into editable poly or editable mesh. So once you convert it into editable mesh, see, this software is going to hang now. So you have to do all these things at the end. Select it, right click and convert it into editable mesh. Right, so it will be in the proper position in front of you. If it is bigger, then you can scale it, right? You can rotate it. If you want to rotate, you can scale it if it is bigger or smaller, right? So these are the things you can work for the exterior things. This banyan tree and some other trees we have. So I hope now you will create your at least one room in the 3ds Max for our next work, right? You have 2 days, create a complete single room only, right? Not the entire bungalow, just create one room. That's it for me. Am I audible? Okay, so I hope you get my point. that what you have to create in this software, right? Good. So now we will start our material creation options from the Monday, right? So see you on the Monday. Now if you have any question, other questions that you can ask me, we have still some time, around 10 minutes. If you have any question, then you can ask me. Same thing that we have done for the interior, you have to do that for the exterior model. Just bring your AutoCAD drawing, whatever shapes on your exterior wall face, just create that sketch and extrude it and place it over there. Same method we have. But in your exterior, you will not have this curtain system. Rest of all the things are there. You can use extrude, you can use lathe tool, right? Can you please say how to import CAD file? Yes, I will also tell you how to import a Revit file over here and also a AutoCAD 3D file over here. Okay, so if you have a AutoCAD model, then create your model in AutoCAD. I will show you how to import that in the 3ds Max, and then you can work, because to create exterior work, AutoCAD is might be easier for you, right? Because there are over here we have so many complications in the modeling, and if you are not feeling well with this software, you can use AutoCAD or a Revit software also, because that software are for the modeling and this software is for the visualization and for the interior designing purpose. So if you want to create some freehand objects like without dimension in the interior, what we place some objects on the table, we place some objects on the walls and on the this type of curtain pillows. So these are the things for the interior, right? But for the exterior we are very comfortable with the AutoCAD software. You can create all the shapes over there, right? You can use your SketchUp software also if you are working with the SketchUp. I will show you how to import all that file in this 3ds Max environment and then start working with the materials. Okay, to create that wine glass you have to use lathe tool, my friend, not that bend tool. Lathe tool. Or you can use AutoCAD also, just do a revolve over there, and that we are able to bring that model in 3ds Max. वहां पर आपको स्मूथ ऑप्शन लेना है, देखो मैं आपको दिखाता हूं फिर से। आप किसी भी 2D व्यू में चले जाओ, फॉर एग्जांपल फ्रॉम द फ्रंट व्यू, राइट? और यहाँ पर आप जब स्केच कर रहे हो तो यहाँ पर आपकी जो स्प्लाइन होगी वो भी मॉडल करने में आई नो बहुत सारी प्रॉब्लम्स आ रही होगी। तो यहाँ पर आप जब स्प्लाइन बना रहे हो लाइन, तो इसमें आप दो ऑप्शंस रखो, एक कॉर्नर रखो और एक स्मूथ रखो, ठीक है। और यहाँ पर आप पहली जो लाइन बनाओगे वो आपकी स्ट्रेट लाइन होगी। उसके बाद यहाँ पर मुझे स्मूथ चाहिए, तो मैं क्या करूँगा, ड्रैग करूँगा, तो देखो ऐसे स्मूथ आएगा, ठीक है। फिर यहाँ तक गया, फिर यहाँ से मैं सीधा गया, फिर यहाँ पर अगेन मुझे ड्रैग करना है, तो मैं ड्रैग करूँगा तो इस तरह से वो लाइन आएगी, ठीक है। फिर इतना रखा, फिर यहाँ से हम सीधा गए कुछ इस तरह, फिर यहाँ से हम इस तरफ जाना चाहते हैं, तो यहाँ पर फिर हम क्या करेंगे, ड्रैग करेंगे। तो ये ड्रैग करेंगे तब जाके आपकी ये बेंडिंग वाली लाइन आएगी। तो आपको जो ड्रैग टाइप है वो स्मूथ रखना है, ठीक है, तब जाके ये चीज़ ऐसी बेंड होगी आपकी, और आपको वहां पर ड्रैग करना है। उसके बाद आपको हायरची पे जाना है, और आपकी जो हायरची है उसको आपको बाहर ले जाना है तकरीबन यहाँ तक, ठीक है। जहाँ पर आपका ये जो स्टार्टिंग पॉइंट है वहां तक ले जाइए। उसके बाद आपको इसे लेथ करना है। ठीक है, तो चलिए आज का सेशन हम यहीं पर क्लोज करते हैं। नो प्रॉब्लम, वेलकम। So see you on the Monday. Monday we will continue with the material, and first of all we will learn how to create material, right, on the Monday. Then we will apply them also. See you on the Monday. Bye.